My name is Jordan Krizik, and here's my AP 880 Cultural Diversity presentation. So a little bit about me. I am a pre-K through 12th grade physical education teacher and health teacher at the Natoma Community Schools. I'm also the weights teacher as well. Um, on top of that, I'm also the assistant football coach, assistant girls basketball coach, and the head golf instructor as well. And then on top of that as well, I'm also the athletic director, so I am very busy. I am originally from Nebraska, grew up in North Platte, then I attended the University of Nebraska Kearney, where I got my first degree in sports management. And then I went back and got my transition to teaching for PE. And then I also just accepted a job back in my hometown, so pretty excited about that as well. During the summers, since us teachers have those times off, I do love spending time at the lake. I grew up by the lake, so I love spending time out there. The golf course, I actually work at the golf course in Kearney at the country club. I've been doing that for quite a number of years, so enjoy that, just relaxing, listening to podcasts and music. And then also I help my brother. We're big hunters, but he has two dogs that he runs in competitions, so I go out and throw birds and dummies for him during the summer months. So that's something that we like to do as well. So a little bit of family background. My mother's side, so they are from Germany, so that's why we have the German flag up there. And then also I guess we'll go across. And then so with them, my mom's dad, he was a pastor. So that's why I put that is actually my brother as well. So he's a pastor as well. But that's why I put that up there. Then I also have my faith. That's a big part of me, part of who I am and how I teach as well. Some family traditions on that side is big with holidays or Christmas. We enjoy having Christmases and seeing all family and getting together and doing that stuff. So that's why those four pictures are up there. And then on my dad's side, we have the Czech flag. Last name Krizik, that's a pretty Czech last name anyways. But as far as traditions goes wiser people working. We're just a blue collar family. Everyone knows how to work, has worked very hard. My grandpa, he's had a number of jobs and I've helped him. All of my brothers have helped with mowing, so we all know how to work. With that family, traditions are we have a uncle in Pensacola, Florida that we always go down to. So every Thanksgiving, we've gone down there to see him and visit him and just spend time on the beach. So we weren't able to do it this year with COVID, but hoping to do that next year as well. Who am I? Those are my two older brothers. One's a pastor, one is a chiropractor. So, we like to spend time together as much as possible, do whatever we can together, go snowboarding, go out to the races, whatever. Last pictures to the left, duck. You got ducks flying. We are hunters. My uncle, he's a big hunter. And then us three nephews are also big hunters. So that's something that's been passed down. And then physical education. That's just who I am. I'm a physical education teacher looking to improve. So that's why I'm taking these courses. So resources for teachers. The first one, communicating cross-cultural. So we need, as teachers, we need to make sure that we have culturally diverse lessons, diverse teaching strategies for diverse learners. Everyone learns differently, so we need to bring inclusion into our classrooms. Lesson plans and resources, tips for teachers and parents to teach students how to read, write, and change the world. That's what we're doing this for. As educators, we want to change lives in the children so they can go out and change the world. Resource library as well, inclusive school network. So cultural diverse, the sum of our parts. The first video, we take seven seconds to take impressions of others and ourselves. Then we make conclusions and determinations of one another. So how fast 7 seconds is to already judge people on how they walk into the room, their body language. We need to be better with that. The experiences we encounter make us diverse. I mean, there are a number of experiences that I've come across that no one else has came across because I am my own person. I mean, there's no one else that's lived my life. So that's what makes us all special. What are the pieces that make up who you are? Those experiences have molded you. So what type of individual are you? Time to appreciate cultural diversity, feeling pressure to adapt. There are a lot of people that they walk into a room and they feel the need that they need to talk one way or act one way when for them that's normally not the case. They're just trying to fit in, bring diversity into business, get a whole culture aspect to the team. That way you can have different experiences, different cultures in the room, so you can bring the best business plan to create the best product for the individuals. In our cases, it's the schools and communities. So bringing in different cultures into the faculty and staff can better help our school as well. Culturally diverse teams can create more accurate work, bring in new products that will better help the students and the community as well. The challenges of cultural diversity: different cultures have different approaches to completing tasks or decisions. I mean, my culture, I mean, I might have a different way of thinking compared to someone who is completely different, has a different race, different backgrounds. I might be something completely different from them. Different views on work or foods. I mean, people, not really wanting to work on Sundays or compared to other days, and then these different types of food hold special values to different types of people. So, xenophobia is the fear of people of different race or cultural backgrounds, immediate distrust from these types of people. So, I mean, this is seen a lot in today's culture. Just because they're this color or they're this race or this gender, I'm going to treat them differently, which is completely wrong. Explicit racism, negative behavior towards members that are blatant, and implicit racism, negative behavior towards members that are often unconscious or concealed, mistrust of someone because they look different. Engaging diverse communities, community engagement, everyone's opinion, public participation equals public relationship. As school leaders, we need to involve the community members as well, hear their insights or hear their opinions on different topics, so we can make the best judgments for our students and our community. The community, the school community, and the community, it is a breathing organism. If one individual or types of individuals that have common interests start to think that they've been overlooked, then that section of individuals start to feel down or feel that they are not involved, which can bring a whole organism down. So getting to know the communities, try and understand the community of interest and the space that the community of interest occupies. So everyone needs to get to know each other, be open to other cultural backgrounds, be willing to try new experiences as well, because this will just open up your whole mind on people of different cultural backgrounds. Family characteristics or familiar characteristics. As myself, I try and avoid quick judgment. I know just like now, I'm not the best speaker, but but that doesn't mean that I have thoughts that aren't bright and insightful. So when I see someone or I'm talking to someone, I'm trying to be slow to judge. Because I can't really judge anyone because that's not my position. So I just try to take the word for whatever they say, and then I can base my opinions on their actions and how they treat people as well. So I need to be open to try their trying their cultural styles. I mean, I have different styles compared to, really everyone else. So just need to be open with that. For my school, the school students, so they are not very open. They do not like outsiders. If there are students that pose a threat to them, whether that be athletically, intellectual, either, and also appearance as well, they don't take really kindly to them. They pick on them a lot. So we are trying to break that mold with students that are very judgmental, as far as kids from other schools or even other races as well. So just trying to break that as much as we can, and that goes out to the community as well. I mean, there's some individuals that are very opinionated, and nothing will change their opinion. So just working daily to try and stop that. So applying new knowledge, be the example for the school, invite new students in, treat each individual as equals. I mean, I know when we get back to school, we're going to be having new students. So just how I would want to be treated when I first step into the door, step into the room. Bring awareness to school staff. Get a word from kind of how the students are perceiving each other, and kind of bring that to the staff's attention, so how we can fix this, collaborating with the staff, what we can do as teachers and staff to kind of break this mold, or also bring in cultural backgrounds for lesson plans. So just areas that we can better equip the students so when they do get out into the real world. So correlation, how did your assignment submission demonstrate correlation to the course learning objective selected for this assignment? I was able to touch on culturally diverse areas from the online resources that can be used in a classroom and school setting. I believe this assignment correlates well with the standard by evaluating and cultivating school-wide cultural acceptance. How and why was this assessment relevant to your learning? I believe I can use these resources to better my classroom, to make culturally diverse students feel welcome. Also, as a future leader, I can cultivate ideas of how to get my school to be culturally a culturally acceptance. How did this assignment improve your understanding of you, your school, local community, and state where you reside with regards to your cultural diversity? I was able to take a look inside of myself to see how I first view people, my school, and my community. I believe that this is a learning opportunity that I can apply and more on to be a better educator. Personal reflection, I believe this assignment has made me look at where I have come from and who I am today. My culture and the different experiences make me special, so I need to see others in that manner. I need to see people for how special they are and be more of an advocate to cultural learning in my school. Learn what makes up each individual and how I can better use this knowledge and be the best educator I can be. Here are my resources.